Yo, Wagwan, it's that guy. 2kbaby. Mad blonde dreadlocks, as we see here. We're about to dive into this dude's dreads. Born in 2000, 20 years old, and he's definitely making a scene with his music style. Seeing what he's really about. We can see that he's been rocking that bleach blonde without a problem. Now, dreadlocks like this, starting out with a style like this, looking like they're honestly crocheted. And I know, like on type 4 hair, it's pretty different or uncommon to crochet them, but the crochet hook does work. Whether these are crocheted or whether these are free-formed, they're definitely looking very blunted on the tips, which is like kind of a telltale sign that they've had some maintenance done, because the free-forms don't normally do that. An older photo of him with the 2-strand twists going on here, we can see his older style shows us that he did twist his hair at a certain stage where he would keep them being maintained that way. And as many of you know, if you are trying to attain a look like this, you're essentially going to the loctician to get them pulled back and retwisted with some sort of goop or gel. Sit under a hair dryer with some clips in your hair, and then you're voila, you're dreaded up with a big dent in your wallet. So this is why I prefer people to freeform, which looks like he's kind of making that transition to the freeforms at this point. We can see that they're looking a bit freer these days, and he's not braiding them up as much as he used to, although he is messing around with the bleach quite a lot. And now, I don't think I could do a dread review on bleach dreads without mentioning the dangers of bleaching your hair. They are very harsh chemicals that we're putting on the scalp, in the hair, to attain this look. And I'm a natty man myself. I'm a natty man. And the thing is, being natty means being natural. And chemicals are not natural. So we want to avoid chemicals on our skin, in our body, as much as possible to lead that natty lifestyle. So when I see people with bleach in their hair, it just tells me that they're not really natural. They're not doing much to try and lead a natural life. They're just kind of doing it for the look and the materialistic way of just being in fashion, in a sense. And there's nothing wrong with that. Again, free will. Everyone's got their own decisions in life to make. I just love to promote naturalness for people. And if I could help somebody, whether it's the dude I'm reviewing himself or somebody watching this video, just to clue in that natty is the kind of the way to go, and they clue into that, then my work has been done, essentially, right? So no shade on 2kbaby. I think the bleach blonde looks great, to be honest, because I'm not that daring enough to do that to my hair unless I knew that I was going to be cutting them soon. So if you ever see me bleaching my dreads, you know I'm going to be thinking about cutting them. Here's a cool little picture of him before and after. Let me know. I'm not the only one who always got this haircut when I was a kid. That was like the number one fade to go to. So dreadlocks now being that new number one. Avoid the fades, get the dreads. No more bleach. Well, there's some bleach actually in this photo with him and Marshmallow. He's even got some red put in there as well. More recently, we can see how his locks are looking, and so he is still going with the bleach. He is still going with the dye and the retwist. So he's kind of looking like Lil Yachty to me a little bit here with that red in there. Pretty cool hairstyle that he's rocking there. The red, very vibrant, stands out a ton. The 2-strand twists really showing his length, because without the twists being put in, there is going to be a lot more length than that. And obviously when you take out the 2-strand twist, they are crinkly locks. Now, this photo showing the color and the vibrancy of his hair, you can even see in his bleach side that's blonde, there's a little bit of red tint that has been brought over in access. And his red is just looking so vibrant that we know that he literally just dyed this probably that day or the day before, but 100% in that week, because it fades pretty quick, surprisingly, when you put this bleach and dye in your hair. You can see that he said he tried to do what Uzi did. Yeah, he's twisting his locks up pretty damn clean down to the roots. shaving his eyebrows and dyeing his eyebrows as well. What in the world? So 2kbaby retwisting his locks reminds me of my old set of locks back in the day when I was doing interlocks, and I would interlock the front like this, and I remember creating the space and the partitions between my hairline, and I thought it looked great. I thought it felt great, and it wasn't until I started doing freeform locks that I've really felt the true freedom of having, like, just being released from society in a sense, being released from the grips of the loctician in a sense. I'm gonna go check out his YouTube channel really quick. Oh, look at this, shots of him getting his hair did, getting his lineup put in, rocking those 2-strand twists still. I feel like it's a little weird. Oh, he's got the gems around his neck. That's legit. So he is on a bit of a spiritual journey to be wearing those. He's understanding the importance of minerals and vibrations and frequencies. This is dope. I'm gonna have to take a listen to his music soon. But I wanted to say that when I see hairstyles like this with dreads like just happen to be on the side of his head, and the top part is like a big gap or a big partition, like that worries me a little bit. It worries me because I just see the amount of tension that's being put there, and I know that locks aren't going to really form in this area, so really it's just leading to thinning down the road, and that's really what it's coming down to, is just thinning your hair out. Here's a shot of his barber lining up the locks as well, doing a taper. Looks like they've just been retwisted and put into 2-strand twists at this point. Skating down Venice. I've yet to be to California. It's kind of crazy, man. I will make it there one day to see y'all dreadheads out there supporting from California. I see you guys, man. Much love to the Bay Area, to NorCal, SoCal, LA. Like, you know, I'm dying to get out there and do a meetup with y'all. And then lastly here, you know, just looking at where his locks are, he's definitely just sticking with this 2-strand twist method. So I guess it's cool to see some people claiming a style as their own, really sticking to their guns and just embracing this hairstyle that they love to do. So the red and the white reminds me of actually the Canadian flag. It also reminds me of Lil Yachty on one side and Lil Durk on the other side. You know, it's kind of a mixed bag of things of where he's pulling his inspiration from, which leaves me with my question: where do you guys find your inspiration in dreadlocks, and who is your favorite person to kind of model yourself after in terms of a dreadlock journey? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm always interested in hearing your thoughts, and I'm definitely going to end this video here where we're at today from 2kbaby. It was fun learning about this dude's dreads, and I will take more look into his music a bit later, but you know me, I don't really care about the music so much. I'm just looking for the lock journey. So there's definitely some dreadspiration to pull here if you are into the chemical processing of your hair to do what you gotta do. But anyways, I'm gonna head out. I appreciate you guys stopping by. It's knotlocks, Knot Nation signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next dreadlock update. So until then, peace out, one love, so happy and natty. I'm gone, motherfuckers. Adios.
The nation.